Hi. Probably not gonna like this video, most of you. I guess I'm quite mad. I just logged onto YouTube and I thought, okay, let's check on what videos have come out, you know, woohoo! And I watched SXE Phil's video about Hitler being on YouTube and all the rest of that crap. And then he said about Catherine Hardwicke not directing New Moon, and my head just exploded, like metaphor exploded, and didn't actually explode because as you can see it's still in one piece. Point being, I went nuts basically. I checked the Twilight Lexicon and I typed in Catherine Hardwicke New Moon into all the different search browsers that I know of, and it came up with all the same stories, and I really started to panic. And I read them, and then I calmed down a little bit, and then I started to get really angry. And then I decided that it was going to be necessary to make a video. And this is that video. So, the only reason that I can understand that they can justify, or not even justify, that they can say that they have used an excuse for not having her as directing New Moon is apparently because it's not going to be out in time if she does. I'm going to sneeze. I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I'm not going to sneeze. It went away. Oh, it's annoying when that happens. But it's what really pisses me off. How the hell can it be okay to say no, you're not directing the movie, even though you did a fucking amazing job with Twilight, even though it made fucking God knows how many millions of dollars, over $100 million in its first week, for fuck's sakes. And by the way, if you don't like strong language, you should have turned off a minute ago. Because oh my fucking Jesus fucking God, seriously, how the fuck? After she made Twilight into an amazing movie, the only reason that they're giving as being the main reason anyway for, sorry if this isn't making sense because I'm seriously pissed off and trying to control myself right now, which doesn't really work. The only reason that they're giving for saying that she's not directing New Moon or Eclipse or Breaking Dawn if they ever make it, which I don't think they will, is that her plan for the movie would mean that it wasn't out soon enough. So, let me just get this straight. The only reason that Catherine Hardwicke isn't directing New Moon and Eclipse is because with her plan, her vision for the movie, they're not going to have it out in time for the Christmas 2009 market. All about money again, I see. Okay, so I know that the people that made that decision are probably never ever going to watch this video. But I'm going to say what I have to say anyway because I think it needs to be said. Fuck you. How dare you? How dare you think that it's okay to put something as amazing as Twilight down to money? Because it's not about money. It was never about money, and it will never be about money. It's about the people that have read it, that care about it, that love it, that live their lives by it, whether or not they should. And I have my own reasons. And despite all the abuse that I get day in, day out, I keep going for one simple reason. Because if I didn't, I would have nothing to live for. Because I cling on to Twilight because it got me through depression. And anybody that wants to argue with me about that is more than welcome, because you've seen what happens when I get pissed off, and you don't fucking like it. How dare you think it's okay? How dare you think it's okay to put Twilight down to money? It's so much more than that. It means so much to millions of people all over the world. And you just put it down to being about money. That makes you a very sick person, and I really hope you get what's coming to you. I don't know what else I can say. I guess I just hope that New Moon's going to be a good movie. I'm looking forward to seeing Twilight, I really am. I've seen some clips from it, but I haven't seen the whole movie yet, and I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I'm going to see it with a friend on the 19th of December. Again, anybody that wants to come and watch it with me, more than welcome. I'll be at the cinema at the first showing that day, which I believe is just before lunchtime. It's the one in Carlisle. It just pisses me off, and I'm looking forward to New Moon. I'm looking forward to going to the convention as well, and I'm looking forward to all that stuff. And just the fact that they've put it all down to being about money just cheapens it. Doesn't make it any less special, doesn't make it matter any less, but it cheapens the story, I think. No, it doesn't cheapen the story. It cheapens the reason why the movie is being made. Makes that about money. And by doing that, it's possibly, although hopefully not, possibly going to make the movie not as good as it potentially could have been. That all depends on who they get to direct it. They could get fucking God knows who to direct it. I don't know the name of any famous directors except for Steven Spielberg, and I doubt he'll be directing it. Or that Scorsese dude, or whatever his name is, I don't know. But none of those people are going to be directing it. It's going to be someone else that potentially could be an amazing director, you know, and it could turn out to be fantastically wonderful. But just the fact that they've done that just makes me so angry. Really pisses me off. Really pisses me off. I have to go to bed. I'm tired. I have work tomorrow, and I just hope it'll be as good as it can be. I hope it can be made to be as good as its potential, if that makes sense. Because if not, then it's a waste of an amazing story. Because they're only ever going to make one story. They're only ever going to make one movie about New Moon. Do you know what I mean? And if they cock that up, they're not only going to ruin it for the potential fans, but for us, the ones who've been sitting, waiting, patiently-ish, to be a part of it, to have some kind of connection to it, because it's something that we care about, fighting through all the haters and all the trolls and all the rest of it to get to what we really enjoy doing, which is spending time enjoying Twilight. And I don't get what's wrong with that, but, you know, personally I don't believe there is anything wrong with it. Anything that makes me happy, why should anybody get in the way of that? And that's what annoys me about it, the fact that they're trying to get in the way of happiness of so many people about money. Hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong.